Hello and welcome to my stream. Hope you're doing well today. Um, I was on autopilot when I was setting up stream, and my autopilot said, "Oh, we're opening Wordle. Time to play Wordle." And I just put in a first guess and hit enter before I even knew what was happening. So I've already started. Sorry about that. But if it makes you feel better, I didn't think about this clue at all because thinking's hard for me today. I don't think this is going to be as weird as the previous plain than worst. I'm doing hard mode, so I have to use the clues that I already have in every guess. But hello, Pazer, welcome. Um, What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I don't think this is gonna be like the last Link's Awakening stream. That was pretty special. Let's go for it. What do we have? Uh, hmm. Not toast. Hmm. 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 Hold on, just 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. Um, Still not really sure what to do with this. Uh, Mind no worky. Mind no work today. Wait, what? Why Wordle stream? I'm confused because I already only have two of my three snoozes for ad breaks, but I just started stream. Is one of my mods here? I don't think so. I don't know, man. I'm too tired for this shit. Now, you may be wondering, Jonathan, why are you tired all the time lately? I don't know. I I'd love to know, because I'd stop doing it. But here we are. Ah, hat. No. Batch. Awesome. Hmm. I'm having a hard time thinking of any words that have a T in them that don't end in like E or AT or that do end in AT. Um I should know. Oh yeah, you did this yesterday, right? At least I don't have to do yesterday's. Baylor. What the fuck? It's crazy that that some words, would probably never show up in Wordle because they're too obscure, but tons of people know it. But maybe it just has like a specific use case or something. But that Baylor, I mean, it's simple enough to spell, and it means what it sounds like it means. But what? Anyway, I'm done bitching. It was only obscure because we aren't Midwest farmers. That's a very good point. If I had a more rural upbringing, I would certainly have a much more concrete idea of what a Baylor is. Um, looks like people are stuck in ad jail right now. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can solve this puzzle before the ad break ends. Outlook not so good. Tomorrow's word on the third try. Nice. I will congratulate you appropriately when you return. Well, at least I got a little bit of info there. Not gonna finish. I've got 10 seconds of ads left. Hey, welcome back. I did not finish during the ad break. Good word on tomorrow's Wordle. It's funny to hear you say tomorrow because obviously it's today for you, but you're in the future. You're messaging me from the future. What is it like in the future? Are there robots? Do people talk like this? I don't know why they would, but do they? What is this word? I keep meaning to like add some sort of background music to this opening bit for the days where it takes me like hours to to solve Wordle, so that I am not so like hyper aware of all the silence. But then I forget. Hmm. Probably starts with a vowel. Can't think of anything that starts like this though, other than like attic and a tone, and it's neither of those. Atria? No way! Really? Alright. That was, why not use Calcifer's little ditty? I should. Atria. Good God. I, I'm gonna let myself be proud that I got that one, especially in my current condition. Okay, let's play Link's Awakening. I just have to switch over on my monitor. It's gonna blind you for a second. Oh wait, no, it's not gonna blind you for a second because I'll just leave the Wordle screen up for now. And now, there we go. Why is there no sound? Good God. Oh wait, there is sound. It's just really, really, really delayed. Hold on one sec. That's better. Ohio. Congratulations on being a car. That sounds fun. What was I doing? It's been 3 weeks. No, it hasn't. It's been 2. Time is weird. What's happening? What am I doing? Is there like an objectives menu in this game? There's not, is there? I have to go somewhere, but I don't know where. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Ba-ra-ba-da-bam. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Memories, owl speech? Nope. My road goes to the bay. Alright. What bay? Martha's Bay. Wait, no, isn't that the one I just did? No, the one I'm at is the one I just did. Come on, get with it, Jonathan. Seven-hour road trip. That sounds exhausting. Are you an orange car, or a tabby, or a Himalayan, or an American Shorthair? My favorite kinds of car. Yep. Oh, that's right, I can swim now. That opens so many possibilities. So much room for activities. I don't remember who, but somebody recently told me that Step Brothers was the worst movie they've ever seen. And, I haven't seen it, so I can neither agree nor disagree. But I say the activities line way too often, especially for someone who has never seen what it's from. Oh, that's right, and I was like using my psychic prediction powers to assume that next thing I'm gonna get is gonna be a hookshot. Ah! Oh, it's close. Oh yeah, I have a shield. I can use that. Like that. Yeah. Ah! State bound in a couple days. Ooh, what you doing here? Well, I mean, you don't have to answer that. Not too annoyed by long flights. I was just on a 5-hour flight a couple days ago, and I didn't hate it either. I don't think it's right to say I'm not annoyed by them, though. I do spend the entire flight wanting to be done with the flight. Unless I manage to sleep, but I'm not good at sleeping sitting up. I don't know many people who are. Yellowstone! Oh my god, I hope you have an awesome time. I've never seen Yellowstone, actually, even though I live in California. I know I've been in this cave, but I don't remember what's in it. So, hopefully something interesting, but probably not, because I think this is actually how I got to the 4th dungeon, so this is a meaningless errand. And I'm no closer to being able to get that chest. Do I at least have a marker? Yes, I do. You actually fall asleep easy sitting up. Ooh! Faster than lying down? That's interesting. I remember there was one time that I got on an airplane and I was so tired that the takeoff put me to sleep. Like the vibration of the cabin put me to sleep. That was wild. Slept through the entire flight. What the fuck? I am Manbo, child of the sunfish. I have got an ocarina. Patapon vibes. Next video essay. Yellowstone has those cool waters. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Hey, that's helpful. I like warping. Oh, you changed your 7-year-old router? Congrats! I know you've been having a lot of really aggravating problems with it. Net speed jumped from under 5 to nearly 200 megabits per second! Wow! Red Bull gives you wings. This feels like riding a rocket. Welcome to the modern era, Pacer. That's really exciting. That is a really sizable jump. I'm sure I'm sure the change is extremely noticeable. I'm not sure what that sound was. Oh wait, that was somebody. Oh, that was somebody subscribing. I'm like, why does that sound familiar? Thank you, Sheehan. Wow, has it already been 5 months? Hello. Me. All 720 pixels in one dimension. Dan, I feel like you just re-upped your subscription last stream. I know you didn't, but man, time flies. It's already been 5 months since I monetized Twitch? Good God, time's moving too fast. The reason I say that, you see, is because I have accomplished nothing in those 5 months. That's not entirely true, just mostly true. I learned how to play Civ 6. But the last stream you could come to was a month ago. Nothing in 5 months is a mood. Martha's Bay. I think I have to be here, maybe. There's certainly a lot of swimming I can do. Nobody can tell me otherwise. What the fuck is that? Yes? May I help you? Okay, I guess this is just here now. Great. Bum bum ba da 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 ba bum ba 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 bum ba da ba da bum. The house, take me. Oh, wasn't there that one abandoned house somewhere? Hello. When I was swimming in the bay, the waves took a very important necklace from around my neck. If you find it, I will let you take a scale from my tail. What a weird bargain. Imagine if you just walked up to somebody looking for jewelry in the street or like a storm drain or something. She's like, I'll give you my exfoliated skin cells if you find it. What a deal! I don't say that to just anybody, you know. Random stranger. Okay, where is said house? I'm not talking about the shell house, is it? That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't really see any other huts around here, though. Animal village. Oh, that looks like an abandoned house. Wish I'd thought of that when I was over there. Let's go now. I'm trying. Trying. Apart from the strawberries reading, I've noticed your streams got shorter. You feeling okay lately? Honestly, no. Thank you for your concern. It's not a coincidence. I have been feeling very strange and fatigued lately, and I honestly don't know why. It's been quite frustrating. If I figure out what the cause is, I'll let you know. I'm trying! What do you think I'm doing? Right now! Right this very second! Well, it's frustrating that I'm struggling so much with this since I got it on the first try last time. Pedro actually took a beautiful clip of me doing it on the first try. Could it be doctor appointment related? Your wallet might shake at the possibility, though. I actually just took my physical. That reminds me, though, I do need to do a blood test. Need to sign up for that. I made an appointment, and then I was like, it's a blood test. Who cares if I'm a little bit late? And then when I got there 5 minutes late, it was like, you were more than 1 minute late for your appointment. It's gone. Goodbye. So I was just gonna go there as a walk-in, but I looked in the room and I saw like 10 people in the waiting room, and I was like, nah, no point. I know I just drove across town and looked for parking, but no, there's no point. I wasn't paying attention. What did it say? Not gonna tell me, is it? Nope. Ah! Was somebody paying attention? I wasn't. Wouldst thou repeateth thine line? What if I load? Probably just gonna load exactly where I am, huh? We can check the VOD! Why didn't I think of that? Is the ghost stalking you like that astral projection dude from yesterday's Mob Psycho watch party? I hope not. That was terrifying. Oh. Nah, this ghost is stalking me more like Dimple. Neither of those is gonna be interesting, but sure, why not? Oh, you're not getting Pazer's messages, Pedro? That's interesting. Oh, he wants to go to the cemetery for his final resting place? Okay. What did you think of episodes 1 through 4? I think I said my thoughts as they were happening. So far, I think the season is very slow to start, but it has shown whisperings of some stuff that could be interesting later on, so I'm genuinely interested to see what happens next week. Episode 1 to 3 bad, episode 4 okay! Nah, I don't think I'd put it in those terms. I think I would say episode 1 through 4 bad, end of episode 4 okay. Also end of episode 3 okay. Now you may be wondering, Jonathan, it seems like you... Jonathan, it seems like you hate a whole lot of anime. What makes you an anime fan exactly? Well, the ones I like, I really like. I genuinely wonder sometimes, like, what is it even like to be in my watch parties when I just sit there shitting on things that people really love? I hope you guys know I'm never doing it out of any sense of malice, and I never judge anybody for liking something that I don't like. I just do not know how to tactfully dislike something. I know how to politely ignore the subject, but if people outright ask me what I think, I'm just like, no more, please. But like I said, there were parts I enjoyed, and I'm genuinely eager to see where it goes next. Eh. You think it's funny? Awesome. The manga's a bit slow like that. Oh, yeah. It's always weird adapting anything from writing or drawing to TV or film. Even though most anime is adapted from... Oh, yeah, what are we doing? Go... Oh, I need the flowers. Okay. I wakata you. What was I saying? I am open. It's true. Oh yeah, I was talking about adaptations. Even though most anime comes from sources of writing. I mean, we were just talking yesterday about how Season 3 of The World God Only Knows, it skips so much content. And I remember there was another show I watched, Kokoro Connect, that was similar, where just like, because of the pacing of the show, they just had to skip a ton of material to the point where it was just downright confusing, especially in the case of The World God Only Knows. But how do I pick this up? You said with your flowers, right? Do I have to pick this up? I hope I don't have to pick this up, because I don't know how to pick this up. Guess I'm not gonna pick this up. Came back here for nothing. Where's the graveyard? Anyway, the point I'm making is writing doesn't have a fixed length in its format, but we expect TV episodes to be a certain length, and we expect movies to be a certain length. And if they aren't that length, we get a little cranky. So it can be really challenging, and I do not envy the people who have to adapt it. Oh, it's spot on? Nice. I imagine there are many shows where they just assume or know that there's going to be an anime, and so they write it with that kind of pacing in mind. Cemetery North. I hate how those eyes just float up out of the murk. Just... What you get for looking at me with those big ol' eyes. Still on the right track? Kinda. Is there a way to... Okay, yeah. No direct line up there. That's okay. Ooh! How did I not see this before? Did I? No. Not on the map. Like, I didn't mark it on the map, I mean. Oh yeah, there's no, I actually don't have a way of fighting those yet, do I? Whoop! Overall, I need to catch up, sorry. Overall, the story follows Shigeo's day-to-day. It's a slice of life with strong coming-of-age themes disguised as a shonen. I see. That explains it, because I don't really like slice of life. And I've talked about how I don't really care for action sequences, with exceptions. I thought some of the action sequences in Vivi were very excitingly choreographed, and I don't know the difference. Like, I can't dissect it and tell you why. See, I need somebody to do, like, a fight scene version of my channel and explain to me why I like Vivi fight scenes, but, like, no other fight scenes. Hi, Asuka, welcome! Episode 1, when Emmy joined Shigeo picking up the shred of her novel, the girls turned into badly drawn scribbles. It was a faithful rendition of the same panel. Good. As it should be. You guys ever just lay on the floor and do nothing? It's quite relaxing. I lay on my bed and do nothing, and it's quite relaxing. I hope you're not doing that right now in a car. Like vibing with the ghost in Undertale. I can't play that game. Super Eye Patch Wolf's video on it spoiled me. Oh no. I don't really know what you're referring to, but I really like Undertale. I know that it gets a bad rap because its fans are very bad, but I've never understood the concept of disliking something because of the people who like it. I it like for a while, not anymore, unfortunately, but for a while I really loved Genshin Impact, and when I asked people like, why don't you play it? It seems like it would be your thing, and they're like, I hate the fans, and I'm like, then don't talk to the. I'm confused. What? I could do that in a car. Can't tell me what to do. Damn, he's right. It's got me all figured out. Yeah, fandom is irrelevant to quality, exactly. I swear that's the same sound as in the Malum art in Twilight Princess. Not exactly the same sound, but basically the same sound. Is this your grave? Probably not. Doesn't look like a grave to me. Aren't slice of life and action like two big parts of anime? Yeah, there's a lot of anime I don't like. I would say probably most anime I don't like. It's just, again, I really, really like what I do like. Give me that dark, dramatic stuff with shocking tonal shifts. Ultimately, the anime that I like the most end up being dramatic series with strong world building that tell stories that Western media usually wouldn't touch, or that live action wouldn't be able to touch or do justice. Oh my god. Fuck off. Stuff like, I'm a big fan of the Danganronpa series, and, like, can you imagine a Western studio putting out Danganronpa? It would never happen. Closest thing we got was Squid Games, and that also wasn't Western, obviously. It just did really well in the West, and I think that shows that people are willing to consume really dark fiction out here, especially right now, because the world is really dark. It's so dark. It's getting darker every day. It's so bad. Oh. What the fuck, dude? I buried the lead at some point in that conversation. We're done, apparently. Hold on. BV fights have good spatial awareness and follow through of action through that space and scene. Oh, that's true. Because whenever I think of BV action sequences I like, the one that comes to mind first is the one where she uses a fucking skyscraper as a pole vault. Like, that's just fun, dude. Catching up, catching up, catching up. Wait, why is the scroll bar not scrolling? Okay, there we go. I do not care for Shigeo's love life, and I was like, thankfully it seems to just be this episode. And then episode 4, Reagan says word for word, wow, a girl Shigeo's age. That seems like devastating foreshadowing. I avoid telling people I play Genshin sometimes specifically because of the rep, but I still enjoy the game. I really... There are some things where I get it, like I for example, and I'm not saying this to condemn anybody if it does apply to you, but I think it's better when people don't play Hogwarts Legacy, for example, especially on stream. I don't think there's a good reason to stream Hogwarts Legacy. But I mean, especially if you're not really spending money on a game like Genshin, like if you like it, then so what? People should leave you alone. The only reason I stopped playing was I got burned out. I remember saying in some of their customer surveys, I was like, all you need to do to keep me as a long-time player who spends money on the game, all you need to do is stop asking so much of me. But my demographic isn't who funds the game, it's the obsessive whales who don't do anything else. So my voice got drowned out. I enjoyed the lore a lot in Genshin, and even if it was ethical to play now, I feel like I'm way too far behind for it to be worth getting into it. I mean, the good thing about Hoyo's games is that other than the characters and events, you can't actually miss out. Everything else stays in the game permanently, and a lot of the event mechanics come back too in some way or another. And obviously characters rerun unless it's a collab, and they almost never do collabs, so... Honestly, even though they market the shit out of the FOMO, it is illusory FOMO. It's just that there's so much out now that it feels daunting to even attempt to catch up. Sometimes unrelated things can put you off, like how traffic can put you in a bad mood by the time you get to work, and any given fandom can put you off from anything. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have said earlier that I don't understand the concept. I do. I do understand the concept. I just know that for me personally, I would never let the opinions of people I don't know and don't want to talk to spoil my fun. Because if I did, I don't think I could function online. Brad Pitt as Monaco. That ghost just called you a coward. Genshin makes a real impact on the wallet. That all depends on how resistant you are to, what's the word? Manipulation. Fully addicted to Honkai Star Rail at the moment because of Fainon. I don't know, is that a new character? I'm so behind. I haven't played Star Rail since Penacony got its last story update. It's been over a year. I really do want to get back to it. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. I mean, to be totally honest, I'm not comfortable making videos on Hoyoverse right now anyway, and I don't want to play Star Rail again until I feel like I'm ready to make another Penacony video. And I do think that that time will come, but I think it's important, especially like given my proximity to the issues. I'm not... Oh, with the grave with the flowers. Okay, got it. I'm not comfortable publicly praising any Hoyoverse product right now. And what sucks is that I know probably nothing is going to change, and if and when I do talk about them again, they'll probably still be just as despicable. But there is no ethical consumption under capitalism, and sometimes you just gotta ignore that art was made in exploitative, predatory, evil ways. You know? Where's the flower with the graves? The graves with the flowers. This isn't going great. Maybe I don't know what flowers look like. I can't tell if that's the ghost talking or the epitaph. A lot of toxicity in the gacha space is on places like Twitter. To be honest, it's fairly easy to just avoid it. See, that's the main thing. I don't have a Twitter. I mean, technically I do, but I haven't logged in multiple years. I think my last post was like, I'm out. If you want to follow me, do it on Mastodon or something. And I don't use Mastodon either, because nobody does anymore. Yeah. Oh, is this what you're talking about? Nope. This is something else. What? Hi. I mean, it's rated E. Nope, nope, nope! Oh! That emote. Hello, nurse. Did you cut down the flower with the grass? That would be funny. Cool. Never going in there again. Where the fuck is your grave, dude? Maybe Dante knows. I mean Dompe, not Dante. Silly me. The tension. Hey. Oh, that's right. He has that dungeon minigame. That's kind of fun. Fully given up on using Twitter for a long time now. I have empirical reason to believe that using Twitter on a regular basis can kill you. I mean, it depends on, you know, who you are and what you interact with and all of that. But I think it is possible to die of Twitter. I genuinely do. Not the wasting away in bed kind of dying, I mean the more... active kind. But nonetheless. The grave with the flowers. The grave with the flowers. On and on about this grave with the flowers. What flowers? That sounds pretty accurate. Oh, oh. Problem is there is no good Twitter alternative, truly. Nobody on Blue Sky is funny, and you cannot explain Mastodon to me. I am not a nerd. That's boring. Why the fuck aren't you a nerd? I wish this game had... Huh. Oh, I remember now. It's this. Flowers. Yeah, I'm gonna say something that people might disagree with. Oh no, this never happens. Oh, a jar? Neat. I'm imagining, like, a magical wind special effect. I'm gonna say something controversial. I think society really lost something when Elon Musk redefined the blue checkmark. Twitter has always been a vile place built on short attention spans and baseless opinions and hatred, but it was a really, really valuable news and PR source for brands, companies, governments, political leaders, and celebrities all over the world, until the blue check mark just meant you pay $15 a month. And with that, Twitter became actually useless. Speaking of cabs, I don't know what that is. My dad went to Vietnam about a month ago. On the way to a tourist hotspot, his friend fell down 10 steps. Whew! I'm glad he recovered. Oh, Vietnam's healthcare is surprisingly affordable. Ooh. Oh, I see. Capitalism versus communism. Got it. He got a CAT scan and stitches, actually cheaper than med bills here in Philippines. Wow. That's controversial. I don't think it's controversial to say Elon Musk sucks. I think it's controversial to say that Twitter was ever good in any way. I think that there was value to Twitter once. Limited, but present. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not controversial at all. I think I was just using the diamond to be, like, warp points. Yeah, that's what these are. I can take those off. And then I need to head back here. And... what? Hmm. Maybe check out what's over here? Or over here? Something. I don't know. Ratatatam. I would argue even then, Twitter was still, like, usable. I think the point where verified users' replies got boosted to the top of the feed was what killed the app. Oh, that's right, I forgot they did that. Oops. I really hate that humanity has entered an era of billionaire says obviously untrue thing and tries to prove it. Hundreds of thousands lose their jobs in the process. Billionaire repeats. Like, it would be fun to say I told you so to Elon about Twitter if he was even suffering a little bit for his terrible choices. He took something of value from the entire world and lost billions of dollars over stupid choices everyone told him not to make. And only we are paying the price. Love it. And now he's playing politician. Rich boys always try to play politics. That's how they keep their pockets filled. It is how they keep their pockets filled. I don't use Twitter. What did it take to get the blue checkmark pre-Musk? You had to... It was a sort of... It was a verification source. So you know how, like, YouTube and Instagram ended up doing it too, but I think Twitter was first. Where, you know, if you have enough followers or... for whatever reason or another, Twitter considers you culturally significant, they would give you a check mark to indicate that you have gone through a verification process and you are for sure that person, and you can trust that the things coming from that account are coming from that organization or individual. So it was a way to tell random tweets and angry teenagers and, of course, fraudsters from legitimate news sources. And I think that to remove that, especially in favor of something so patently useless, is a crime against humanity. I'm not exaggerating, I think that is a crime against humanity. Ugh. I'm gonna start getting all worked up about Elon Musk. Eh. Gotta reset the audio, don't I? It's getting all funky. In his defense, X the Everything app is very fucking funny. We could have had a certified Jonathan Baruch account. I don't know if we'll ever reach those levels. A girl can dream. I am hoping that if/when I'm ever employed again, I'll be able to really emotionally and financially reinvest in the channel in a way that lets me expand further than I was going before. Oh yeah, you need a necklace, don't you? That's conspicuous. Ooh. Ooh. I think that if I were to really, like, sink a lot of resources into the channel, I'm never gonna become big. I'm too niche for that, but I imagine a world where I could get pretty far compared to where I am now. Which I will remind myself as well as you is already much further than I ever expected to get. I never let myself forget that after like 4 days after I posted the Snow and Summer video, I had about 60 views, and I was like, yeah, that's about what I expected. I was still planning on making more anyway, but once I got the response I did, I was like, well, I have to make more now. I mean, I'm really glad you clipped that. That felt highly clippable to me as well. I wouldn't say crime against humanity, but an irksome tort with global consequences. I like that wording. An irksome tort. Dye your hair blue and stream Fortnite? Why ninja specifically? Did you guys see that Drew Gooden video where Drew dyed his hair blue to make a ninja joke? And he didn't know that the only way to undye your hair is to grow it out. This man is married. His wife didn't tell him? Like, let alone that he should have known that. I say this in good fun. I love Drew Gooden. He can just be a little goofy sometimes is all. Well, that did nothing. Cool. I respect the commitment, for real. It's just a commitment he didn't know he was making. Oh, wait, I know what to do. I should, shovel up, I guess. Right? Nope. Boop bop beep bop. I wish the US would rewind their tax laws to the 50s or 60s when they taxed corpos 80%. What a world that would be. Oh no. You're luring me into the trap. I'm gonna start openly talking about emotionally charged political topics on a public stream on the internet. I shan't do it. You can't make me. My political views will remain a secret. No one knows! I hide it so well! You know, I really thought something was gonna be buried here. I really thought. Okay, so what the heck, man? What am I supposed to do here? I'll come back. I'll give Jonathan $5 and my secret quarter collection to dye his hair. Ooh, tempting! No. Oh, now I see. Bop, 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 bop. Wait. Why isn't that going bop, 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 bop? Did it right, didn't I? Nope. No, I didn't. What the fuck? If I can't push it, how do I push it? You know? Should leave some instructions. What the hell? I have no idea why, but in the lead up to the NYC primaries, I had like every single one of Zoran Mom Donnie's campaign videos pushed to my Insta Reels. Like, good for New York. I love that guy. Yeah, that was really good news. That was really good news. Hi, Fleta. Welcome. Been a while. How are you? See no long time. So true, bestie. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I know. Bopa Bepo. I don't. What do I do though? I don't know. I'm just pushing shit now. One of these combinations has got to be right, right? No, that's not how it works. I got to put something I learned in one of your videos to use again. If I remember right, you said that once before too. That's good. Again, wow. That's awesome. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not saying that this is bad game design. I'm just saying I don't have this problem with other Zelda games. Okay, I'm kind of saying it's bad game design, but I recognize that I am part of this as well. And I also recognize that Nintendo's hands were kind of tied with this remake, because if they had changed the puzzle design, there would have been a lot of fan pushback, you know, people being like, how is it a remake if you just made something different? But I think that I think that this is bad. The number of times that in this game specifically, I have gone for half an hour at a time without knowing what I'm supposed to do next, that's pretty unique to this game. I mean, not unique, but among Zelda. Definitely unique. Did you try Alt Escape on the tile? What are you talking about? Especially when on a global scale, it seems everything is moving further right. Seeing that in comparatively more local elections, people are still going for more social options is very reassuring. Yeah, it also... It's a good indication and a good reminder that we're not alone and we're not out of power. Just low on power. I often worry these days that we've reached a certain point of no return where it's going to be really... I want to be cautious saying this because it could be taken the wrong way. I'm not suggesting that this is what should happen at all. Oh, okay, so all you had to do was make it look not like the hint. Fucking radical. Love that. But I fear that we're reaching a point of no return where, like, the only way to get back true power of the people is through violent revolution, a la history textbooks. And elections like that one are encouraging signs that that may not be the case. I mean, those guillotine memes aren't coming out of nowhere. People are mad. Like, you know, you build a system where the only way to win is with lying, cheating, power, and money. And, honest people run out of options pretty quick. This is what you all came for, right? Jonathan's questionably appropriate political views during Link's Awakening. Really quite the puzzle. Fire is hot, Professor! You got the Zodiac Killer in office! I don't know where that meme came from, but like 10 years later, it's still funny. Link awakens to socialism. Hey, here's the nutty thing, and I don't mind saying this one bit, because it's just factual. You know who relies on socialism every single day? Conservatives. Literally everything a government does is either socialism or oppression. Those are the only options available for a government. You're either spending money to help people or spending money to hurt people. There is no third option. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. I don't know why I thought this was the move. This is clearly not what I'm supposed to do. Hey, I got through though, so I'm really good. I really am not sure what I'm supposed to do to get through this undamaged. But it's not this. Oh. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to maybe Pegasus boots that? I don't know, it doesn't matter, I did it. I'm the best. I really am starting to run out of things that I can do without a hook shot, you guys. I could really use a hook shot right about now. Any of you guys seen a hook shot around here? Ow. I don't think I went north from here yet. Forgot to mention Mob Psycho's anime was produced by Studio Bones! Hey, Bones, baby! I don't know why I'm doing that. Your standout film is Sword of the Stranger. Excellent sword fights and a rousing score to match. Nice! I haven't heard of that one, but I've heard of Studio Bones, of course. They are quite prolific. You can't destroy a skeleton with your sword. Try using a bomb. Thank you. Really fucked up of them to lock that hint outside of this door in case I need it. I've seen a Stalfos before. I know how this works. Put a beat, put a beat, put a beat, put a beat. Put a bit, put a bit, put a bit, put a bit, put a bit. I'm trying to think of another time a Zelda enemy just surrendered. Just like, nope, never mind, fuck you, bye. This is clearly a hint. But regarding what? Sometimes the best route is the one the game doesn't want you to take. I've caught what is inside this box. The Master. Who does this guy think he is? I bet that was the hook shot, too. Ah! Those reflexes, you like that? I'm pretty great, sometimes, occasionally. as I take damage 7 times. Sun Tzu. Oh, didn't expect that to happen. What do we got down here? Some bloopers and Goombas? My favorite Zelda enemies. Professional gamer. You know, I technically do make some money while playing video games, so I guess that does make me, by definition, a professional gamer. I'm just not good. You can be a professional and not be good at your job. People do it all the time. You could say it's an American tradition. Ah! Stop! Stop! Sign me up! Yeah, let's get some representation on the board, huh? Actually, I did have a manager at one point. Do you guys remember that? I mean, they were honestly a great team. I liked them a lot. I just, when I went on hiatus to take care of myself, I was just like, you know, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense anymore for either a party. But I'd like to hit them back up down the road once I'm able to, you know, do stuff again. I know it's ironic. I've talked about this before. I know it's ironic that I keep talking about, like, oh man, I can't wait until I have a job so that I can do things that aren't my job. But honestly, it's just the stress of not knowing what the future holds. It's paralyzing. It's not that I don't have time to make videos, it's that I don't have the headspace. Yeah, they were called Blackshore Management. They were a good deal. I admit they never actually got me any brand deals or anything, but they gave me invaluable advice that I still use today, so, you know, that to me is worth the 10% by itself that I was paying them for that time. Like, before them, I had no idea how much I should be charging for brand integrations. Spoiler alert, Atlas VPN does not pay well. Especially now that it doesn't exist anymore. You just have to profess to the job. Very important key difference. Very true. Anybody who professes is a professional. Future is such an abstract thing. Yeah, it's scary. I guess I should go back to that other room and go north. Fuck, 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 stop, fuck. Bad, bad, very bad, all the bad. Terrible bad. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, Atlas not existing is news? What do you mean? Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Blackshore Management. Sure, why not? Is that actually a Sun Tzu quote? Because that would be really funny if it is. It is awesome. Love that. Oh, Atlas VPN. Sorry, I know that must be weird, hearing me talk about something and immediately forget I was talking about it. Yeah, it's not so much that they don't exist, they just got acquired by Nord. I'm not sure what these hints are supposed to mean. Gonna need an Atlas to find all those VPNs. Hey! There's so many, I forgot which one Atlas was. I mean, Atlas was never big, which is A, why it got acquired, and B, why they sponsored me, of all people. So it's not surprising to me that you don't recognize the name. Alright, now that I have a map, I can ask questions like, what the fuck do I do? I don't think I've gone down here yet, have I? Oh, I also haven't gone in there. Let's do that first. Oh. Oh. I am a real pesky kid. You're welcome. What can I say except go fuck yourself? Okay, now I think I get it. I think the number of glowing tiles represents where he goes in what order. You would think that after a while he would start to realize that telegraphing his swing the exact same way every time for like a second and a half, not a winning move. Oop. Buying the competition does not surprise me. Classic move! Speaking of Atlas, though, I read today that when Sega acquired Atlas, like Atlas with a U, they did so at like far above market value, and I don't know the exact terms of the deal, but basically Atlas has been in student loans to Sega for, well, since it first existed, really. But they have now officially crossed the threshold where they are financially independent again. They can actually keep all of their profits for themselves and their employees now. I mean, they'll still pay their normal share to Sega, but they no longer have any sort of like outstanding debt with Sega. So, for the first time, despite its crazy success in almost every category, for the first time, Atlas is about to be profitable. Independently speaking, I mean. Got a Pixel phone this year, and it has a built-in Google-hosted VPN. Like, I'm using it, but I feel like most people use the VPN to avoid Google getting their data. That's a good point. I don't think I have any keys. Really, the only use I have for a VPN is the location spoofing. That comes in handy sometimes, like when I need to watch something on Bilibili because I can't find it legally. Did I say that out loud? Uh-oh. This is not where I want it to be. Did not think that's what... What are the odds that trapdoor would lead me out here? I don't know, man. Gosh, that's a tricky one. Oh, I need to go here, don't I? Because that's room number 3. How do I get there? Okay. Ah! Wow! Gonna report Jonathan for fraud! Sounds right, you should do that. I don't exactly know how I have allegedly committed fraud, but yeah, let's go for it, sure. That they had to sell Atlas because they kept buying the darn snow globes like their dads told them not to. That's a deep cut. That's a callback for the ages. For a second, you're not gonna believe this, for a second I had to figure out why that sounded so familiar. Oh, for those who don't know, Pazer's referencing when I did one of my Atlas VPN plugs, I made this very strange story about, like, hey, you know how has this ever happened to you where like you're just trying to you're just trying to buy snow globes online? No, you're just trying to look at snow globes online, and your dad's like, son, don't look at those snow globes. You're like, I can do what I want. Then he throws your computer out the window. You probably need a VPN because then your dad wouldn't know that you're looking at snow globes. I'm just saying. The wait for the payoff of that returning inside joke was long, yeah. But it came! I don't even remember that joke. I didn't even remember that joke! Deep cut from Pazer, high score. What video was that in? That was, I think that was in the Song of the Ancients video. Might have been the Grandma one. Okay, where's room 4? There! It's the first one that I went to, the one that perplexed me because I thought it was a hint and it wasn't. I mean, it is a hint, but not for what I thought or wanted it to be a hint for. How do I get there? Oh. Bet your dad wanted to eat bet your dad wanted you eating the strawberries instead of looking at snow globes. He did. He did. Which is unfortunate because I am allergic to strawberries. And also everything. I have something to admit to you all. I've never browsed Snow Globes online. Ever. Not even once. I've never gone out of my way to look up Snow Globes. That's right. I made it all up. What the fuck? What about cooked strawberries? Yeah, that's all good. I could do that. Anybody here watch the show I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson? He has this one skit where he like makes a commercial, like one of those commercials that goes like, "Has this ever happened to you?" And then he just describes this absolutely insane, quite unique situation about like plumbers coming over and plugging up his toilet worse and replacing it with a toilet that's only big enough to flush farts. And then they start saying it's turbo time over and over, and then you start saying it's turbo time, and they're like, no, you don't get to say it's turbo time. Has that ever happened to you? Tim Robinson is such a weird man. But he's funny. I'll give him that. I'm in trouble. Are you going to say you aren't an actor, music man, and are actually an entrepreneur? No. I am an actor, music man. But, since you mentioned it, I do have this new product I want to sell you guys. Have you heard of Raid Shadow Legends? Twitch actually has a feature where you can just, like, sign up for sponsorships. Like, they'll take anybody, so long as you're an affiliate. You just have to, like, stick to a certain script, and then you get commission based on how many people sign up. And I'm like, you know, could use the money, but not as much as I could use people ever wanting to come to my stream again. Because, like, all the products they're advertising are, like, you know, shitty freemium apps for children. I'm like, you know, I don't think that's my target audience. Raid was a gotcha, yes. Hey look, I killed him. A long video about Raid Shadow Legends story? Story as in lore, or story as in, like, history? It's really a story of all time. Oh no. So you're talking about the in-game story then. Is what that sounds like to me. Are you suggesting that Raid Shadow Legends might be short of literature? The lore. Yikes. I recently got into a mobile game that's part gacha. I did too. I got addicted to Mahjong Soul because a lot of you know Darth Cassis, one of my Discord mods. He uses this emote a lot that so inspired Elena that she made like 3 more stickers just like it of Chiori from Mahjong Soul eating watermelon, and I thought it was so smug and cute and versatile that I was like, I need to know what this is from. And I looked it up, and I got addicted to Mahjong. The good thing is, because of the nature of Mahjong being a free-for-all board game, you can't monetize the gameplay. You can only monetize cosmetics. So I haven't spent a dime on it, but I've played hours of Mahjong now. That's where the Watermelon Eater came from? That's where the Watermelon Eater came from. It's just Mahjong with anime girls. Here's the thing, though. I have looked. There is no good app for Mahjong on mobile that doesn't have anime girls in it. I looked quite hard. There are 2 Mahjong games with anime girls in them. Both of them are ridiculously horny, and both of them are very high quality. And I've only ever seen one other app that even offers 4-player Mahjong as opposed to just matching Mahjong Solitaire. And it doesn't let you rearrange your hand, and I don't think it has online play. There is a good, like, industry standard Mahjong app that people use on PC and browser. I think it's called Tenho. But on mobile, your only option for high quality Mahjong is the one with horny anime girls. Wait, no, the horny one with anime girls. Sorry, I got the word order wrong. Guess you like Mahjong. So, I've only experienced Mahjong through Yakuza, and I do not get it. Yakuza is where I learned how to play Mahjong, actually. Mahjong is hard to describe concisely. It's a very complicated game because it's Chinese in origin, but it has been adapted by both Japan and the US with its own rule sets for each. And as far as I understand, since I've only played the Japanese format, I can't really speak to the Chinese or US ones, but from my understanding, the US and Japanese versions pretty much strictly add rules to make the game more strategic and less luck-based than the original. And, ow, I still don't know how to do this. Oh, I figured it out. But if you've played the card game Gin Rummy, it's surprisingly similar to the card game Gin Rummy. It's a game where you form melds in your hand and try to go out when you complete your hand. And you're trying to do it faster than your opponents, and you're trying to do it better than your opponents. And the main strategy of the game is deciding whether you want to go for the gold or take the small win when you can get it. And the main mechanic of the game is figuring out which tiles to keep and discard in sort of a fast-paced setting. So, one of the interesting things about Mahjong, and one of the reasons I like it so much, is that I actually do not have a very strategic mind. I'm not very good at strategy games. I still play them because they're fun, but I'm not very good at them. My mind is much better equipped for, My mind is much more equipped for puzzles and problem solving. And so the part I really like about Mahjong is just analyzing what's in my hand and having to make oh god, why are these? Having to like make the decision of what's the best tile to get rid of next. Because that's more puzzle than strategy. You could mathematically calculate which tile was the best one to get rid of if you had time, it's just you don't have time. Yet another thing where AI is coming for our jobs. AI makes the perfect Mahjong player. There are some games like Mahjong and Backgammon is another one, where it's so easy for computers to determine what the right move is that the only way to make easy or medium level AI is to tell the AI to deliberately choose the wrong thing sometimes, and that's very funny to me. Probably with chess too, now that I think about it, since chess is quote-unquote a solved game. But I'm highly distractible, so I can't commit to games like chess where the setup is the same every time, and that's what's awesome about Mahjong is that, honestly, there probably hasn't been the same game of Mahjong twice, ever, even though the game's millennia old. I mean, there's over 100 tiles. They all get shuffled each hand. And you've got different players, you've got different hands, you've got different, like, score tables. I don't think the same Mahjong hand has ever been played twice. Guys, anime chess, let's do it. I tried that minigame and just gave up. I gave up at first, but I saw that the items for getting good at it were pretty baller, so I ended up... I think at this point most of my hours in Yakuza 0 are at the Mahjong table. Mahjong anime girls are not horny, not canonically. Unless they have horns, they do not. My mind is much more equipped for shit. Jonathan Baruch. Hi, Aaliyah! Hope you are doing very well. I'm doing well. Remember to hydrate and to stretch. Thank you! And to scream, too! In time, in due time. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wrong button. What am I doing? Where am I go? Where do my go? He's at his breaking point. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never felt better in my life. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I thought I had my hook shot out. Oh. I just discovered that Emil... Excuse me. Yeah! Elena has gifted us with 8 emotes. I think 5 of them might be subscriber only, but we're gonna get some more in time. Obviously, I am not putting any sort of deadline on her because she is doing all of this for free because she wants to, and I'm very grateful. But I hope you guys like what's here, because I do. They all have my official seal of approval, which doesn't exist, but, you know, metaphorically. Out. But yes, all 8 of the emotes we currently have available, other than the LOL that got unlocked from a hype train, are hand-drawn and painted by Elena, our very own. Out. Ow. Oh. scare me. Yeah. Uh-oh, I didn't think this through. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Will it reach? But will it blend? No. Not sure about this one. Not sure how to handle this one. Oh. Figured it out. Well, it's a good thing the wallet can go over 1,000 rupees. I was worried it would cap at 999 like it does in the Game Boy games. But nay! Our inventory but continues to escalate. Why am I talking like this? I like this one. I do too. Hi. Enough money to go visit that lady. That crazy Tracy. I don't think you're allowed to call women crazy anymore. I think it was deemed too frequently abused. Now she will have to be abnormal Tracy. Hey, you got 28 rupees? Why, that's enough to get you a visit at Abnormal Tracy. Let's go right now! Hop in my van! Oh, God. I'm in a weird mood today. Yay! I think that's every chest. Yeah? Yeah. That's every chest. Now, I just need to remember which staircase this one is. I don't know which staircase this one is. Oh, wait, I can be pinning these, can't I? I should have been doing that. I will try to remember to do that in the next dungeon. Peculiar Tracy. Uncanny Tracy. They say that if you go and give Crazy Tracy 28 rupees, she'll give you a rubbing so good it'll wake the dead. I mean, that's what she said, right? She said if you run out of hearts, it'll fill you right back up. That's what I remember hearing. Actually, how come it does not show anywhere in my inventory? Oh, there it is. Guaranteed to kickstart your heart. Whatever that means. I don't know why my eyes are so itchy, but I'd love for that to stop. My goodness. I think this was the one. I haven't used this staircase in a while, so that bodes well, I think. Where am I? Fuck me, god damn it, shit. Where am I? Yeah, good. Ow. Oh, yeah, I remember it telling me to do that. Don't really know what it means, but... Oh, wait, it was probably telling me to dive in this room here, huh? But I figured that one out from the level design. I don't remember where this goes. Oh, that was a bad move, because I can't go back up that way, can I? Yes, I can. Never mind, that's fine. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Fun. Use all the curse words? I will use several, that's for certain. More than one. More than two. I can't say more than three because I don't remember how many I said. But it was more than two. So... Oh. RIP people with dyslexia. Ooh, it's gross. I hate it. I love it. Let's go! Reminds me of Mulgara. Just a little bit. Bit a bit down, bit a bit down, bit a bit down, bit a bit down, bit a bit down. Ah! What am I supposed to do at that point? Maybe. Oh, I see. I gotta really get some distance on it, huh? Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh! 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 There we go. Oh, fuck me, goddammit, shit. Did it again. What is a thagomizer? I don't actually know that word. Yeah! 1 damage! Did it. I saved the world. Actually, this is the only Zelda where you aren't trying to save the world, you're just trying to go home. Like, yeah, you help people out here and there, but nobody's like, Link, we're depending on you. They're just like, oh, you want to go home? Bro, you gotta wake the windfish. That's gonna be like a task and a half. Eh. This could be going better. But I still have 4 hearts left. And you know what they say, 1 heart is all you need. They say that. Sometimes, maybe, I think, I don't know. Perhaps. Oh my god! Whoa, I did not see that coming! Oh shit, god damn it. Oh. 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 Is that my first death? No. It's not. Thank you, Crazy Tracy. And I still have my fairy. Oh. I just had 1 more. What does that mean? You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. How many kinds are there? What a fool. Okay. Dead worm says what? Ooh, is that a Glock? Oh, it's a marimba. It's a very tiny marimba. What is a glockenspiel if not a very tiny marimba? That is not... That almost sounded like a marimba. Shrine! The island's secret in the shrine. It would be nice if these prophets spoke in complete sentences. A Thagomizer is a joke name for the Ankylosaurus's spiked tail that came up in the comic strip The Far Side. Prehistorical archaeologists roll with it like a boss. That's awesome. I did not know that The Far Side had such a lasting legacy. That guy's name Gary Larson? I think I used to have like a page-a-day Far Side calendar when I was little. Oh! I have to go to the shrine, huh? What shrine? Have I been here? What on earth is that? That's a strange looking thing of a thing. Well, I hope the shrine is in this area. Because I don't know where else I would go. But, you know, Outlook is good because now I can go over here. I wasn't able to do that before. Okay, so let's pop over there. Give me a fish. Uh-oh. Kind of reminds me of the story behind MacGuffin. I don't... Okay, reset the audio. I don't remember exactly what the story is about the MacGuffin, but it's something about, like, a MacGuffin is what it is, but then that's no MacGuffin. I don't remember what the quote is, but I remember always being really confused because the story kind of, to me, the story appears to have no relation to MacGuffins whatsoever other than that it has the word MacGuffins, and people are always like, and so yeah, that's how we got the word MacGuffin. At the risk of mansplaining, MacGuffin is a term that people use when talking about film and TV to just refer to any interchangeable item that is important to the plot as a motivator. So, like, not something with emotional value to any of the characters, but like the secret codes to the government or the serum that will end the virus or stuff like that. Just important stuff that the good guys need and the bad guys want. Do you want to challenge the river rapids on a raft? I'd rather find the 6th dungeon, actually. No record set yet. Challenge accepted. That's the only record I can beat. None yet. 100 rupees. That's a lot of bones. There are 2 ways to ride the rapids. With the rapids raid, the goal is to pick up as many items as you can. I like items. The other way is the rapids race, where you try to get to the end as fast as you can. Both sound fun, but let's do the raid first, so that I can get a feel for the course, assuming it's the same one. Did you know there's a water bear scientifically named a JoJo stand? No! That's wonderful. Oh, I'm going upriver, that's why it's so painfully slow. Uh-oh. Ooh, treasure. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, there we go. Yeah! No! So many emotions in so little time. Yeah! Are each of those 20 rupees? That is once again a lot of bones. Uh-oh. No, wait, I want to go back. There was 2 goodies in a row. That's irresistible. I have way more rupees than I started with. Thanks, guy. Oh, this. Oh, okay. No more grabbing stuff. Yeah, all right again. Do the race. Neostigarctus love deluxe is a species of tardigrade named by a Japanese scientist, of course. Shinta Fujimoto and Katsumi Miyazaki. Well, I thank them for their service and their cultural excellence. I have to tell my biologist friend that, because we're watching JoJo right now. It's my first time! I've never seen JoJo before. Oh, fuck. Well, that's gonna add several seconds. I am not taking the shortcuts, no siree. Which isn't a winning strategy in a race, I've heard. We just recently started part 4 of JoJo, which I hear is when it gets really good. Which I hope is true, because you'll be shocked to hear that I'm not super enjoying it so far. I want him to praise me! This man's opinion of my racing ability matters greatly to me. Not because I give a shit, but because I want his money. Yeah! Aw. Well, I wish he would tell me what the target time is, or what the prize is. Because I'll be honest with you, if it's rupees, I could care less. Even though I did just say I want his money, because that sentence was funnier. Come on. Move. Let's go. I don't really know how I could do this current route I'm on much faster, so maybe I still haven't found the right one to take. Or perhaps I'm just quite bad. The possibilities are endless. That is the same time. Yeah, I must be taking the wrong path. Speedrun time! I'm so quick, I know, right? Hey, Revenant, how are you? It's me, the guy who's gonna be even quicker this time. Just you wait. Yes, sirree, Bob. Oh, we gonna do it. Whatever it is. That's not what I meant to do. Fuck. How do I start over? This is gonna be my longest time since the first try. Is there a way to just give up? There's not. Fuck that. Giving up is underrated. Just occurred to me that the only way to get onto that platform seems to be in this minigame. So I should probably go up there and get the treasure chest. How would you rate The Room film as a narrative? Good question. You mean like out of 10, or what metric are we using? Had a bad reaction to watching. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, I fucked up again. God damn it, shit. What if I just... Oop, no. What if I just... What if I just... What? God damn. The plot hooks meant to instill an anger against injustice felt too intense, got me too riled up. The plot hook was such a strong emotional trigger that I left the show alone. If it makes you feel better, that is not the intended experience. I mean... the plot hook is actually meant to be really ridiculously melodramatic and over the top. It's not meant to be taken seriously, so I'm sorry that that was your experience. The show is trying to be absurdly over the top and stupid, and it succeeds. It's just that also people really enjoy the stupid. And then at some point, so I hear, it stops being as stupid. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, fuck! Well, at least I've got this. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to get that piece apart. But hey, at least I have this. 20 rupees! Oh, that's so far away from any secrets. Actually, quite a lot of, quite a lot of. No, piece of heart there. Something there. I don't know. What do I use for the? I don't know. I use that for I don't know. Oh wait, no. Earlier I was using square for I don't know. That might be a clue. I don't know. I don't even know how to reach that. Out of 10, truly a deep story. Stand user could be anyone! But most likely the person we just met. Every time. We'll never find them. We found them. How would I rate The Room out of 10? Let's see. Really want to give this a fair answer. Let's start with dialogue. Nobody sounds like a human. Characters speak their subtext and are at times unintelligible and inconsistent. Can't award any points for that. Performances, some of the actors seem like they might be humans some of the time. So, maybe like 1 point for that. Wow, I really have no idea what route I'm supposed to take. I actually am supposed to take that first waterfall. Okay, so then... Then what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, man? I'm just trying to get to the end really fast. That's all. Okay, I give up. I don't care anymore. Return to Hexville anytime soon. I'm actually not sure. I was just thinking about that yesterday, though. I think I'd like to play more Gravity Rush off stream for a little bit and just get my rhythm with it, and then I'll have a better idea of how I want to keep playing it on stream. Not that I have, like, a strategy for how I play things on stream differently, but, you know, there's a difference between spending an afternoon with a game and spending 2.5 hours with it and just kind of getting a vibe. And I don't know, Gravity Rush, since Gravity Rush is a game that has a very unique control system that's very flow-based, I think that in order for me to, like, really dig into the game and enjoy it at its fullest, I'm going to have to spend more than my normal stream time with it so that I can get a good proficiency for the controls. Does that make sense? No, it's not giving me motion sickness. Nothing like that. I did forget to ping stream pings. I'm so sorry. Oh god, you're right. Damn it. I knew that message felt shorter than usual. You just have a trigger, I guess? Hey, yeah, it happens. I wasn't, like... Yeah. Not saying, like, your reaction to art was wrong. Just, I know that they were not trying to upset you as much as it sounds like they did. If that is any consolation. Okay, so let's see. Dialogue, bad. Acting, almost as bad. Themes and writing, just on the nose from scene 1. No inciting incident, no real motive for the antagonist. No real drive for the conflict, no real stakes, no real consequences other than a sudden suicide at the end. Not to mention, of course, I didn't want to open with this, but social irresponsibility of the theming and writing. I could talk for a long time about how sexist the movie is. Which leads me to stories about what the cast and crew endured in its production. Usually not part of a review, but how could I ignore it in this case? Let's see. It does... Nope. I was going to say it does have, like, rising action and a climax, but it doesn't. It just has no action and then a climax. So, can't give it that. What kind of drugs, Denny, is a great line, so gotta give it credit there. Made by a maniac whose touch is in every fiber of the film. That's not great. Having really thought about it, I'm honestly, and in surprise even to myself, going to give it a 1 out of 10. I genuinely thought I would rate it higher than that. But I was just talking with my roommate about this yesterday. Better to be so bad that you're entertaining than be just bad enough to be forgettable. And The Room is not forgettable. And frankly, that's what you can expect a 3 or 4 out of 10 to be. Gettable. Oh, that's a pretty good hint that I should be shooting arrows, huh? Yep. There's no way that the anime would have been meant to trigger me specifically. Oh, no, that's not what I meant either. I just meant they weren't going for, like, deeply upsetting in general. Obviously, they weren't targeting you. You weren't born yet! Dang. Pretty sure JoJo manga started in the 80s. Multiple scenes have line reads that are totally out of order. Are they? That explains a lot. Oh, you're talking about, hi doggy. Oh. Grandma, what big eyes you have. Uh-oh. I need my jump button. That didn't do anything. Ooh! Get fucked. Ew! Ew! Hate and love that at the same time. Is this like pre-evolution of a dark nut? Why isn't it working anymore? Is only his metal armor weak to sword? And his face is not weak to sword? God damn, dude. 80s and 90s games were an era, to be sure. Is that the winged fish? To find Guile Koholint is but an illusion. Human, monster, sea, sky, seen on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer, and Koholint will vanish, much like a bubble on a needle. Cast away. You should know the truth. What? Illusion? Had a grand time really having it as an audio theater while I was grocery shopping. That was a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Tommy Wiseau feels like an alien trying to imitate human behavior from very limited exposure. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. And then I saw a person do this, and I was like, that must be what humans do. I can do that. Hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer. Thanks a lot. Keep the change. I don't even know what order the lines are in. Like, that's how backwards that scene is. I don't even remember the actual order that the lines are in. I just remember what would make sense. The thing you have to understand about Johnny is that he's so nice. He's such a nice guy. And I just don't understand why Lisa would be so awful to him specifically. It almost seems unrealistic. Almost like a deranged, selfish perception of what it means to be in a relationship with a thinking human being. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, though. Where does this key go? Probably in there. But how do I make my me be in the there? You know? Shut up. You can't hurt me. I'm going better, 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 better. Johnny is a parallel to Jesus Christ. He truly is. He was really nice, and then persecuted, and then he died. And he had long hair. At least he realized the opportunity and leaned into being a bad actor. I'm not sure I agree. I'm not sure that's what he was doing. The "You're my favorite customer" scene is iconic. It's definitely one of the highlights. I agree. Nicest Christ. You can't hurt me. I have no hopes and dreams. Anyway, how is your sex life? Ding. Alright, so I distinctly remember getting stuck in this dungeon as a kid. Which is embarrassing to admit. Do you know why? It's because that means I was able to get further as a child in the Game Boy version without help than I was able to get in the Switch version as an adult with help. No, wait, I did get help, but what I'm trying to say is I am now worse at this game than I was as a child. Johnny's my best friend. Don't worry, Sheehan. We will. I don't really know what the rest of that sentence is. I'm sorry you missed it too. It was a good one. Fun one. It's no Troll 2, but it's close. Troll 2... I don't think I can have a favorite worst movie after Troll 2. It's just, it's so good, and it's so bad, and it's so jank in a way that movies just aren't anymore, because even really low-budget films just don't look that janky anymore. Lift! That went great. Dungeon music's intense here? It really is. Not when the movie released, he came back and did a commercial PR thing where he acknowledged the cult following and leaned into his reputation. Oh! Alright. I'm pretty sure... I gotta respect that. I actually have to respect that. But from what I understand, to this day, he doesn't actually think it's bad art. He just thinks that other people have a different understanding of it, and... you know? That still takes some level of humility, and I appreciate it. How do I kill? How do I do a kill on it? Oh, I can lift them when they're stunned? This is not how you kill Wizrobes in any other Zelda game, including the other top-down GBA games. Although, there is no hook shot in any other Zelda GB games. I said GBA last time. I shouldn't have said GBA. I'm gonna take that as a cue to stop for today. Been going a while. It's time. It's time! I will figure out the face shrine next week. We have many puzzles to solve, such as... Why is it called the face shrine? Oh, wait, that's what that number is in the corner. That's deaths. So, okay, that wasn't my first death earlier. The one that wasn't a death anyway. I've died 7 times. 7 times is right there on the screen. I owe you a debt. He owes me a life debt. I don't know why that made me think of Star Wars. I haven't seen Troll 2. I think your alarm clock finally died. My alarm clock? Is that an awakening joke? Oh, I've only got 30 seconds until an ad starts, so I'm going to wrap this up really quick. Saturday, we are watching episodes 5 through 8 of the 2nd season of Mob Psycho 100. Once we finish Mob Psycho, we are... Oh, wait, I can just snooze it. So we're going to watch more of Mob Psycho. Once we finish that... We've got 2 more watch parties of that, and then I want to watch Kill la Kill on the server. Oh, the low HP repeating noise, got it. And yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this on stream probably. Maybe I'll switch to something else, I don't know. But I'd like to finish this on stream. We'll see. That's all I got. Thank you for being patient with me in the reschedules over the last few weeks. Should be smooth sailing from here, at least for a little while. Need to catch up on Mob still on Season 1. It's only, like, what, the first season's 12 episodes, 13? It's short. Any chances for Gundam GQs? Maybe, I don't know. Alright guys, thanks for being here. I hope that you have a nice week ahead of you, and I hope that you remember to be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other. I'll see you later. Bye-bye!